Taurus gang, what is good? It's your girl LP the Spiritual G, and I am back with your messages for December. We're doing things a little differently, as you can see. Faces on camera, setup is a little different, and yeah, I'm actually doing forecasts instead. So this is your December forecast. We're already into the month of December, but the first week is going to, just be either a confirmation for somebody that resonates with this message and everything that's in it. All right, so cards are pre-shuffled. I'm just going to lay them out and I will be back one sec. Damn. All right, Taurus gang. So we got the cards laid out for you. Let's get into it. First off, the Wisdom of Night deck, the energy surrounding the collective right now, we have listening and wishing. All right, those are numbers 19 and 23. Listening and wishing. All right, so right off the bat, get the energy of collective that is coming from a rough cycle. You had a pretty rough cycle, probably a lot of past mistakes that you've been really just trying to reconcile with and heal from and recover from. Or you probably had to take some time out to yourself to really come back to a space where you're ready to move on. All right, because on the underside here, we have invisible that showed up. All right, so taking time out for yourself, really just focusing on what needs to be focused, not really getting mixed up in too much else. So that's a space that I'm feeling that you're either currently in or will be for the month. All right, so going on a week by week, for the first week of December, we have King of Pentacles that was clarified by Judgment and the Six of Cups. All right, so this is all about focus and planning. All right, letting go of the past, releasing whatever past traumas, whatever past situations, past relationships that you've been through that put you in this energy of, having to take time out for yourself, of having to really just sit with yourself. All right. And this listening and wishing energy is like listening to your soul, listening to your inner voice. Okay. You may have been ignoring your inner voice before. You may have gone through a season where you were doing more of the talking, less observing, less listening. In this season, in this month, I should say, you're going to be doing more listening, more observing, and really just putting your best foot forward for a new direction. Something that doesn't feel like what you just went through. All right. I don't see any aces here, but I really feel like it's kind of like a newer energy for you. This is something that you decided you're not going through anything like what you went through before. Like you're done with repeating past cycles. All right. For week 2, which there's 3 kings that popped out on the board. We're going to go through it, but I just wanted to point that out. So even if I'm talking to my feminines, you're in king energy for the month, okay? And I just heard cash is king. So you're really focusing on financial matters, matters of the home, things that make you feel more stable, things that make you feel like you're more so in your energy, in Taurus energy, which is all about home, money, food, good food. So that's what your focus is on. I don't get a lot of feelings here. It's more catch flights versus feelings kind of energy, if anything. All right, so for second week, we have King of Wands here, clarified by the High Priestess. So very fiery energy for the second week. You may be focusing more so on your passions, not saying too much again in this listening energy, because a high priestess doesn't say much. She just goes by her intuition and she lets her intuition guide you, guide her, I should say. But because this is not a gender specific card, you're going to be guiding yourself through. You're going to be listening to that inner voice, your high priestess energy, and really just letting, what is it, your conscious be your guide. Like, you're going to be your own Jiminy Cricket for the second week and possibly for the month, because I feel like this isn't just restricted to the second week. This feels like overall energy, because there's big king energy in this reading. I feel like you guys are really just like staying more true to a more powerful essence, a more masculine presence. All right. I don't take it as a good or a bad thing. It's just what you need to do right now, and that's all right. For the third week, we have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so again, a lot of listening, observing. In this image, you see that there are a lot of hands focused on her, but she is focused on what is out there. She is focused on taking things in. Okay, Seven of Pentacles energy, all about, you know, planting your seeds for harvest and waiting for them to come in. Okay, this is not the time to rush. This is a time to plan. This is a time to observe, to listen, to wait and see what is coming versus, you know, jumping, like really jumping on something hastily. Like, there's not a lot of haste here. The King of Wands energy for the second of week, this is probably the quickest energy that I've seen for this whole reading. But the thing is, the King of Wands doesn't necessarily move fast. He's just a passionate king. You know, he's like, you know what? I want to do this. I want to, you know, pursue a goal. I want to maybe, you know, do something creative. I want to have sex. I want to self, you know, satisfy. You know, it's just a matter of feeling good about yourself, feeling passionate about what you're doing, because you may have lacked passion with the invisible energy popping up on the underside of the Wisdom of Night deck for your energy. You may have felt passion in previous seasons or previous weeks or maybe even last month, because if I remember correctly, the Taurus reading for November wasn't the greatest. The energy was low. So coming from that month, I feel like you're regaining some of your energy. You're regaining some of your balance. So this is going to feel like a better month going into it. The energy from last month may linger towards the beginning part of December, but coming towards the second, I'd say the end of the first week into the second week, you're going to be feeling better. All right, so bringing it down to the fourth week, we have the King of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Ten of Wands. All right, with this energy, again, feelings are not involved here. All right, you actually may be suppressing your feelings and just focusing on work, focusing on, you know, what will bring you the financial or, you know, home stability that you want to focus on right now. Work is going to be a primary focus for the month, and it may be as an escape. Some of y'all may be using this as an escape to, you know, whatever last month's energy brought you. You're like, you know what? I don't want to feel that way right now. So I'm going to focus on work. I'm going to put my energy into what brings stability, what brings that bag in, and everything else can take a pause right now. On the underside of the tarot decks for the main and clarifiers, we have the Six of Swords and also the Death card. All right, so absolutely transformational energy, moving forward in a different direction, really just wanting to like a overhaul. I feel like this is a life overhaul for you right now. You're really looking in a new direction. We have 2 3s appearing on the underside of that, 3 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. So yeah, you're coming from a season of just feeling not so great about yourself. All right. And you're looking forward to see, how can I change that? Like, really sitting with yourself and again, listening to your inner guidance, listening to your intuition about how you can just get to a better space. All right. But the thing is, with this King of Cups showing up in the reverse, don't ignore your emotions. I know that's very easy for my Taurus gang to do, is to say, you know what? Fuck those emotions. We don't need to feel anything, but you do, my friends. You do. All right. So don't ignore your emotions completely. Make some space and some time to feel a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. All right. Because it's not all about work. It's not all about, financial stability. It's not all about food. Okay, I'm kidding with you guys. Those are the stereotypes for Taurus gang, but they are for a good reason. Y'all love good food. And you know what? I feel you. I love good food too. But get out a little bit, don't make it all about work for this month. Now, with that being your primary focus, that's okay if you need to just put your focus into that for a little while, but I hope to see, a more balanced energy for you guys at the start of 25. All right, so moving on to your angel messages, we have signs and reminders. All right, so you will be shown signs through this month, synchronicities. I did see a raven pop out for your spirit animal message. So you may see either a raven, crow, birds, feathers. I'm getting birds and feathers heavy. So if you see birds or feathers during this month, this is a confirmation that this reading is for you. There's also butterflies on this, rainbows, but what immediately popped up and stuck was the bird theme. So if you see a butterfly, and especially in this winter season, if you're in a winter weather area, that is a miracle in itself. So if you see a butterfly, this is absolutely for you. All right, and on the underside of the angel messages, we have courage and bravery showing up. All right, so, this is going to feel like kind of a testament to what you've been through. You bravely picked yourself up from your last season, from the last month, and now you're like, you know what? It's time for new. You're not going to sit and sulk, which is brave in itself, okay? Because some people, when they get stuck in that energy, they don't want to come out of it. So you're bringing yourself out of some not so great energy, that's beautiful. That's great to feel. All right, but just remember, don't completely turn off your emotions. All right, so for spirit animal messages, you got a few. All right, 4 popped out, so I'm going to read them all to you. First up is Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. All right, which says, take time out from the world and be the observer. Yo, I can't make this up. The cards be speaking. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Absolutely. So again, with this taking time out, being the observer, really listening and following your intuition is going to go the distance. It's going to help you, for the start of the new year. So absolutely. For your second spirit animal message, we have the pronghorn. Pronghorn. I don't know. Some of these animals I've never even heard of until I got this deck, but it is what it is. We have pronghorn action. Okay. Which says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Yeah, you guys are looking for success in work and financial matters. Some of y'all may be up for a promotion, so that looks and feels good right now, especially with the King of Pentacles popping out as your first week tarot message. It feels like, work is going to be a great month for you guys when it comes to work. Emotional matters, not so much, but something to work on, right? Something to be aware of for the month. Again, don't ignore your emotions. I know it's tempting, but don't do it. All right, for the next For the next spirit animal message, we have unicorn, infinite possibilities. Yes. Which says, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. So a lot of possibilities in this reading as far as like for you in opportunities. Like this reading is very flush with opportunities and a transformative aspect that opens you up for even more opportunities and financial gain. All right, and the last spirit animal, again, why can't I speak? The last spirit animal message is cat, independent. Yeah, you guys are going to be feeling really independent and really just like on your solo game this month and really just able to handle a lot of things by yourself, which you normally do anyway, but it's going to be extra. All right. Independence says you are a natural leader. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Absolutely. Your intuition is going to be strong and you're going to be leaning on it a lot more this month, which isn't typical Taurus energy. Like intuition is not really, you guys is like, you're known for, it's not really your thing. But this week, not this week, this month, your intuition is going to be leading you. It's going to be giving you nudges. Your signs and reminders are going to be there whenever you try to tell yourself, oh no, I don't have to listen to my intuition today. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. All right. So just take heed of that. All right. So main reason I mentioned Raven was because that appeared on the underside of the Spirit Animal Messages deck. I'm not going to read you the message because I don't feel it really applies here, but Raven is a shaman card. All right, Spirit Animal Message for shaman. All right, so it really just means that you will be connected with something beyond this month. It's going to feel weird. You know, Tauruses aren't really known for spiritual aspects and connections, but you're going to be feeling probably a bit more spiritual and connected this month than you have for either a long time or ever. So just keep note of the synchronicities that you're seeing. This king energy, it looks good on you. You know, you're going to be in your element. But again, this King of Cups in reverse is slightly concerning when it comes to the emotional switch being off. But I have confidence that you guys will see your way through it. All right, Taurus gang, that is all for this reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you took something away from it. If you did, please give me a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to please subscribe because I'm trying to grow this little tiny channel of mine. Thank you. All right, so sending y'all love and light, and I will see you for 2025. Peace out, Taurus gang.